dead or still alive, these are the 5 tallest people to have ever lived. They are the true giants amongst men, as they are all males. But it does not matter what sex they are, what we will be finding out is where they are from and just how tall they really were. At number 5, we have Väinö Mällänen. Mällänen was born in Helsinki, Grand Duchy of Finland, and is considered the tallest soldier ever, having served in the Finnish Defence Forces. He underwent his conscript training in 1929 in the Viipuri Heavy Artillery Regiment, and was 220 centimeters, that is 7 feet 3 inches tall and very strong. In the 1930s he traveled around Europe as a professional wrestler and circus performer. He returned to Finland in 1939 to serve in the Finnish Army during the Winter War. In 1946, he moved to Järvenpää and ran a chicken farm. He died in Helsinki in 1963 and is buried at Järvenpää. In 1962, just a year before his death, he was measured by doctors at 2.47 meters, that is 8 feet 1.2 inches. He had a 340 millimeters, that is 13.4 inches size hand, the greatest known. At number 4, we have Leonid Stadnik. Leonid Stadnik was a Ukrainian man who claimed to have stood at 7 feet 7 inches or 2.30 meters tall. Stadnik's excessive growth began after brain surgery at the age of 13, after which he developed a pituitary gland tumor that caused the gland to secrete large amounts of growth hormone. This resulted in what doctors describe as acromegalic gigantism. 20 years after the surgery, the doctors discovered the tumor had mysteriously disappeared and he was currently healthy. He reportedly wore US size 24.5 shoes. Although he held the title for a month, Stadnik, having no interest in being in any record book, refused to be measured, ending his Guinness World Record recognition. Others have questioned the legitimacy of his record, noting that Stadnik had never been officially measured by Guinness World Records, only by the Ukrainian Book of Records that says that he measures 2.44 meters, that is 8 feet 1/8 inches. At number 3, we have John F. Carroll. Carroll was born in Buffalo, New York, and also known as the Buffalo Giant in medical literature. His extraordinary growth started at the age of 16 and continued until his death, despite extensive treatments at Mercy Hospital. At one point he grew 8 inches in height in a year. He had a standing height of 8 feet 1/4 inches, that is 244 centimeters on October 14, 1959. At age 27 his height would have been 8 feet 7 3/4 inches, that is 264 centimeters, assuming normal curvature of the spine. He was later measured at 7 feet 10 1/2 inches, that is 240 centimeters in 1968, having shrunk in stature due to his worsening spinal condition. He was buried in Holy Cross Cemetery in Lackawanna, New York. At number 2, we have John Rogan. John Rogan was born in Hendersonville, Tennessee, on February 16, 1868. He was the son of the former slave William Rogan, as the fourth of 12 children. John began to grow very rapidly at the age of 13, due to gigantism. This led to ankylosis, abnormal rigidity of the skeletal joints. By 1882, he could not stand or walk. Rogan's hands measured 11.5 inches, that is 29 centimeters in length, and his feet measured 13.7 inches, that is 35 centimeters in length. He grew to 8 feet 9 inches, that is 2.67 meters tall, but weighed only 205 pounds, that is 93 kilograms. Rogan is the tallest person of African descent, and remains the second tallest person on record. Robert Wallow was 21 years old when his height surpassed Rogan's. Finally, at number 1, we have Robert Wallow. Robert Wallow, also known as the Alton Giant and the Giant of Illinois, was an American man who was the tallest person in recorded history for whom there is irrefutable evidence. He was born and raised in Alton, Illinois, a small city near St. Louis, Missouri. Wallow reached 8 feet 11.1 inches, that is 2.72 meters in height, and weighed 439 pounds, that is 199 kilograms, at his death at age 22. His great size and his continued growth in adulthood were due to hyperplasia of his pituitary gland, which results in an abnormally high level of human growth hormone HGH. Even by the time of his death, there was no indication that his growth had ended. Thank you so much for watching the video. See you all in the next video. Till then, take care, stay safe, and don't forget to subscribe the channel for more interesting videos.